Oh, hello. Hello. Ayun. Akala ko hindi pa ano. Hello guys. So, kita niyo naman sa background ko. Summer na summer ngayon. And nakasando lang ako kasi mainit. Papalapit na ang summer. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, we will be discuss about signal words. Okay, wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa. Share screen na tayo. Okay, so may questions ako. So, ito yung nilalaro ng mga bata. Minecraft, tsaka yung Roblox. So, kung tatanungin ko kayo, paano ba maglaro ng Minecraft? Paano ba maglaro ng Roblox? Bigyan nyo ako ng direction or instruction kung paano maglaro ng Minecraft and Roblox. Lagay nyo sa comment box. So, paano naman kung when telling direction or when giving direction? What is direction? Or how to give direction or instruction? So, minsan, may mga tao na hindi kabisado yung isang lugar. Kaya, humihingi sila ng tulong. Or tayo mismo, naghahanap tayo ng way or nagsasearch tayo sa internet. Paano ba makapunta sa lugar na yan? For example, dito sa hello, my name is Tina. Can you help me find my through the city? O yan. So may mga ginagamit tayong map or mga instructions. Or, for example, hindi tayo marunong magluto. So, ginagamit natin or nagsisearch tayo ng mga recipe or nagtatanong tayo sa mga parents natin, sa mga kaibigan natin kung paano magluto or kung paano gawin yung isang bagay. So, what is direction? So, direction are instructions for doing something or how to use something or how to find places. So, kapag nagbibigay tayo ng direksyon or instruction, ito ay kung paano gawin yung isang bagay or paano gamitin. Okay? And paano hanapin yung isang lugar, yung specific na lugar. At gumagamit po tayo ng signal words para maintindihan po yung mga words, yung mga ideas. Okay? Yung thoughts. So, have you heard of signal words? Can you think of example? May alam ba kayong signal words na ginagamit or madalas siyang gamitin sa conversation or sa mga text, mga procedural text or na nababasa natin? So, ang task po natin ngayon ay magsulat ng direction or right direction using signal words. So, these are objectives. Identify signal words in a text read or heard. Okay? Use signal words in writing direction. Manifest the value of being responsible by following direction. Okay? So, identify natin yung signal words in a text read or heard. So, ito po yung mga examples ng signal words. Okay? We have first, next, after that, then finally. So, tinatawag natin itong signal words na ito as sequence signal words. So, yung iba dito ay tinatawag natin sequence signal words. So, signal words sa pangkalahatan or in general are used to follow the direction in their correct order. Okay? Signal words are also called sequence words. Baka siya tinawag na sequence word. Kasi ino-organize natin yung ideas. Ikaw ba, magbibigay ka ng direction tapos hindi sunod-sunod yung ideas. Di malilito yung makikinig sa'yo or nagtanong sa'yo. For example, may pupunta siyang lugar na hindi niya alam. For example, paano pumunta sa Grand Venice. Tapos ikaw, paiba-iba yung sinasabi mo tapos hindi organized. Siyempre malilito. or yung makikinig sa'yo or nagtatanong sa'yo. So kinakailangan natin maging maingat or gumamit tayo ng signal words. So these are the words that signal the next step to follow. Okay, they are used in giving 3 to 5 step direction. Mostly, mga konti lang naman, 3 to 5 sentences lang naman yan. Or 3 or to 5 directions. Mabilis lang naman yung, kumbaga sinisimplify lang natin or summarize lang natin yung idea into 3 sentences or 5 sentences. Para mabilis tayo magbigay ng direction. Okay? So this signal word first, this signal word always comes first. So we use the word first on the first step of our directions. And next, then after that, these signal words are interchangeable and they all mean the same thing. So pwede magpalit-palit po yan. Kahit anong, kung pang number 2 ba, pang number 3, pang number 4, pwede magpalit-palit. Kasi isa lang yung top nila. Then finally and lastly, our signal words, or this, we use the signal word at the end of our direction. Kumbaga, isa-summarize na natin or i-end na natin yung direction natin. So take note, in writing direction, using signal words, always put comma after each signal word you use. Katulad nito, for example, first, tapos lalagyan natin ng kuwit, draw a circle. Then, kuwit, draw a square. Finally, then kuwit, color the shapes. So, huwag natin kakalimutan maglagay ng comma, okay, after noong isulat natin yung mga signal words. So, how, for example, so ito yung examples ng isang direction or giving direction, how to wash your hands. Okay? So these are ways on how to, simple ways on how to wash your hands. First, rinse your hands with water. Next, apply plenty of soap on your hands. Then, rub your hands together. After that, rinse your hands properly. Finally, dry your hands with clean towel. So ito po yung mga signal words na nagamit dito. First, next, then, after that, finally. Organize po ba yung idea? Yes, organize ang idea. So why do we need to learn about signal words and how to write direction? Bakit pa kailangan natin alamin yung mga signal words? Kasi yung signal words kasi yung nagbibigay ng clue. Okay? Kung ano yung ano ba yung idea meron, yung, kung anong idea yung ginamit natin. May opposing ideas ba? Meron bang idea na, kumbaga, nag-a-add lang or nagdi-describe lang doon sa pinaka-main idea? Or signal words lang na pang ano lang siya, pang sequence lang siya or pa-sequence lang yung mga ideas and how to write directions. So signal words help us understand the direction easily. Kung may signal words, madali natin maintindihan, di ba? So hindi na tayo mag-iisip pa, ano yung ibig sabihin nun? Baga hindi pa natin naiintindihan kahit binigyan tayo ng direction. Next is once followed properly, they give positive results. Siyempre, kung clear naman yung directions at understandable naman siya, masusunod talaga yun at magkakaroon ng positive results. So, kailangan malinaw yung instructions or directions na ibibigay natin or yung gagawin nating directions. Para yung mambabasa ay hindi malilito or mag-iisip pa, ano ito? Ano yan? So, hindi nila alam. Okay? Kinakailangan yung madadali lang na words. Yung simple words lang para mabilis nilang makuha yung gusto mong sabihin doon sa iyong directions or yung sa instructions mo. So if you do not follow the directions or step steps properly, you might do the wrong thing or get lost along the way. For example, kung hindi mo nasunod kung paano magugas ng kamay ng tama, edi magkakaroon ka ng virus o may infect pa rin magkakaroon pa rin ng infection yung kamay mo. Diba? Or kung hindi mo nasunod yung yung tamang way ng pagluluto ng sinigang o adobo or kung ano man yan, hindi magiging masarap yung output mo. Diba? Or may magiging mali doon sa output mo. For example, kung hindi mo din alam kung saan papunta yung papasukan mong school, edi maliligaw ka. So ganun din, kinakailangan sundin natin bilang mambabasa, reader and listener, kinakailangan din natin intindihan at sundin ang steps properly. So let's have an activity. So sagutan natin ito. How to make a warm glass of milk. So i-pause nyo po itong video na ito and then after 1 minute, sagutan nyo, ilagay nyo sa papel yung sagot nyo. Okay, basahin ko lang. Ay, lumabas agad, sorry. Okay, heat up a cup of water using a pot or kettle. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk powder to a glass. Pour the hot water into the glass. Mix in sugar if desired. Stir your milk and it's ready to drink. Okay? I-pause nyo po itong video na ito at sagutan. Kung nasagutan nyo na, okay. Ito po yung sagot. So these are the signal words. Okay? First, heat up a cup of water using a pot or kettle. Next, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk powder to a glass. Then, pour the hot water into the glass. After that, mix in sugar if desired. Finally, stir your milk and it's ready to drink. Okay? So yung next, then, and after that, pwede po siya mag-interchange. So the signal words next, then, and after that are interchangeable. Okay? And only the signal words first and finally, lastly, are not allowed to be interchanged. Hindi naman talaga, hindi talaga may interchange yun. So let's have another activity. So let us identify the correct sequence of events in washing our hands. Use the signal words first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So pwede din gamitin itong signal words na ito para ma-organize yung idea. So, meron kayong 1 minute para sagutan ito. I-pause nyo yung video na ito and after 1 minute, sasagutan na natin. Okay, basahin ko lang. Pwedeng babasahin ko lang. And then later, show ko sa inyo yung tamang sagot. Okay? Squirt a dab of soap onto one palm. Make sure it is not too cold. Rub your hands together. Wait, bubbles are all over them. Turn on the water. Now dry them with a towel. Then rinse your hands. Okay, pause nyo lang. And kung sure na kayo sa sagot nyo, ito na po yung sagot. Taran! So first is turn on the water. Second, make sure it is not too cold. Third, squirt a dab of soap onto one palm. Fourth, rub your hands together. Wait, bubbles are all over them. Fifth, then rinse your hands. And sixth, now dry them with a towel. So ito po yung tamang pag-organize ng ways on how to wash your hand properly. Okay? So, review ulit. Tandaan ulit natin na ang signal words ay nag-i-indicate ng order or tell what is to happen and use for arranging events. Naayos natin yung events. Sinisequence natin. Na-organize natin. Chronologically. Diba? It helps the reader see which important details will be developed in a sequential pattern. So, ganun siya ka-importante. And is as in giving directions. So, how another example of giving direction with signal words. So, this is entitled How to Make a Cup of Tea. Okay, let me read. First, boil some water. Next, serve the water in a cup. Then, put the tea bag in the hot water. After that, add some sugar and milk. Finally, serve while it's hot. So, ito po yung example na sequential order. Gamit yung signal words. So, let's have another activity. Directions. Read the sentences. Write the chronological order of events using numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So kanina ginamit natin ay yung words, di ba? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, etc. So ngayon, gagamit tayo ng numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So basahin ko lang. Pour the cereal from the bowl. Get some cereal, scoop some cereal, get a bowl, serve and eat, add some milk. So ito, i-organize nyo ito. I-pause nyo itong video na ito and i-organize nyo. Okay? I-order nyo. Write the chronological order of events using numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Kapag ready na po kayo, play nyo lang ulit and ito po yung sagot. First is get a bowl. Second, get some cereal. Third, scoop some cereal. Fourth, pour the cereal from the bowl. Fifth, add some milk. And sixth, serve and eat. So remember that signal words help the reader see which important details will be developed in a sequential pattern. Signal words like first, then, next, after that, and finally or lastly are used in giving and writing direction. Ito po talaga yung ginagamit, okay? In giving and writing direction. Itong mga signal words na ito. First, next, then, after that, finally, and lastly. And numbers may be used, but for the purpose showing time order or steps or processes. Pwede po tayong gumamit ng numbers. Okay? Provided that ang purpose ng paggamit ng numbers ay to show the time of order or steps or procedure or process. So let's have another activity. Directions. Write the correct sequence using first, next, then, after that, and finally to complete the steps in joining online classes. So ano ba yung mauuna dito? So i-pause nyo itong video na ito, sagutan nyo sa papel, and then after yung masagutan, i-play nyo ulit itong video. Pero babasahin ko to. He turned on his laptop. He joined the Zoom class. He connected to the Wi-Fi. He gathered all his things he needed for his online class. He opened the Zoom app. Okay? And then, ito po yung sagot. So, mauuna po ay, first, he gathered all these things he needed for his online class. Next, he turned on his laptop. Then, he connected to the Wi-Fi. After that, he opened the Zoom app. Finally, he joined the Zoom class. Any question po? Kung may question po kayo, mag-comment po kayo. So let's have another activity. Choose the sequencing words in each sentence. So ngayon, hindi ko nababasahin, nakakapagod magbasa. So titignan lang natin yung signal words na ginamit in each item. Okay? Simula tayo sa number 1. Ano po yung sequencing words na ginamit dito? 3, 2, 1, ing. So, yung then ang ginamit. Number 2. How about number 2? Okay. Ang ginamit dito ay before. Sa number 3. How about number 3? So, ang ginamit sa number 3 ay next. How about number 4? Okay. Ang ginamit sa number 4 ay after. How about number 5? Okay. Ang ginamit sa number 5 ay soon. How about number 6? Anong ginamit sa number 6? Okay, ang ginamit sa number 6 ay finally. How about number 7? Okay, ang ginamit sa number 7 ay yung word na now. Okay, number 8. How about number 8? Okay, later yung ginamit na signal word sa number 8. Number 9. Okay, at last yung ginamit na signal word sa number 9. And then sa number 10, ano yung ginamit na signal word? Okay, ang ginamit na signal word ay then. Magaling. Mahusay. Okay, so magbasa naman tayo ng maikling story. Okay, naglalaman ng mga signal words at saka mga ideas. Okay, this is entitled A Walk to Grandma's House. So listen carefully because after nito ay may sasagutan tayong question. Okay, makinig na po. Last Saturday, Jean and her brother Carl walked to their grandma's house. First, they stopped by the fruit store and bought an apple for each item. Next, they ate the apple as they walked going to the park. Kinain, ginili nila. Okay? Bumili sila ng apple, tapos kinain din nila sila din na kumain. Okay? Ang galing. Okay, next, they ate the apple as they walked going to the park. Then, while crossing through the park, Carl picked some wildflowers for Grandma. Sa kaya niya kinuha yung wildflowers. Nagpaalam kaya siya? Yan ang tanong. Joke lang po. Ay kumuha siya ng wildflowers para sa kanyang grandma. After that, they hopped over a fence and left the park. Jean waved hello to Mr. Ramos and helped him catch some newspaper the wind had caught. Diba? Napakamatulungin pa ng dalawang ito. Si Jean, kasi si pangalan ng lalaki, si Carl, hawak-hawak niya yung wildflower. Finally, Jean and Carl arrived at Grandma's house. She came and gave them both a big hug and a plate of cookies. Diba? Tuwang-tuwa yung lola nila. Hinag sila at binigyan pa ng cookies. So ito yung mga tanong. Okay, ang tanong. Number 1, who walked to their grandma's house? Sino ba sila? O mga marites, sino? Sino ang pumunta kanilang grandma's house? Eh di si Carl at saka si Jean. Tama. Next, when did they walk to their grandma's house? Oh, alam mo kung kailan sila pumunta doon? O ikaw, alam mo? Di ba nung last Saturday yung sila pumunta doon? Tama. Okay? Where did they go first? Saan sila naglakwatsa pa? Unang naglakwatsa. Okay? So dahil siguro nagutom ito si Jean, bumili sila ng apple sa market. Okay? Next, what did they do next? Pumunta sila sa park, nagala pa sila. Nag-happy-happy pa sila sa park at kinain nila yung apple na binili nila. Then, what did Carl do then? Okay. Okay? Yun, kinain nga. And then, after nga, kung naghanap si Carl ng wildflower para sa kanyang nanay. Diba? Sweet naman niya. Okay, number 6. Question number 6. After that, who did Jean help? What did she do? Kamali pa ako ng encode dito. I'm so sorry. Okay? Palitan nga natin. Typo. Sorry, typo. Ayan. Okay. Madali lang naman palitan. Ayan. So, sino yung tinulungan niya? Si Mr. Ramos. Bakit niya tinulungan? Kasi nilipad po yung newspaper. May nanghangin. Kaya tinulungan niya manglimot ng newspaper. Okay? Pero intention niya, makikibasa siya ng newspaper. Joke lang po. Okay, finally, where is their final stop? And who did they meet? So yung pinakahuling stop nila ay doon sa lola's ay grandma's house nila. Yung grandma yung inimit nila. Diba? Kaya nga sila lumabas o umalis So what words were used to help you know the steps in a process or sequence of events? Balikan natin yung storya. Okay? From the top, make it track. Okay? Okay, ito po yun. Ito, yan. First. Okay? Ito po yung ginamit na signal word. Next. And then yung then. After that. At saka yung finally. Ito po yung ginamit nilang sequence word. Okay? May tanong pa ba? So kung wala na, ang signal words ay words na nagsasabi ng relationship or relasyon ng isang idea or kumbaga yung kaugnayan. Ano yung dito sa Tagalog? Ano yung kaugnayan ng isang salita sa isang sa iba pang salita? Or sa English, our words, signal words are words that tell us the relationship of one idea to another. Okay? So, tagni-tagni yan, tagpi-tagpi yan, o magkakarugtong yan dahil sa signal words, mga ideas, diba? Naka-arrange it in chronological order. So, signal words are like road signs that keep you in the right direction. Okay? Doon tayo sa tamang daan. Okay? They help you follow the ideas or thoughts of the writer while reading a text. So, kinakailangan maging vigilant tayo. Okay? Maging observant pala, sorry. Observant. Maging observant tayo sa mga sa mga words, signal words na nakababasa natin sa isang text. Okay? Yung pagbasa sa text. Diba? Kinakailangan mapanuri tayo. Titingnan natin yung mga signal words. Diba? At ano yung connection ng signal words nito sa mga ideas doon sa text. So may iba-iba daw klase ng signal words. Okay? So ito, unahin natin itong 4 na klase ng or uri ng signal words. Meron tayong tinatawag na continuation signals. At ito po yung example. Moreover, furthermore, another, in addition, and next. Okay, ano oras na ba? Okay. Number 2 is change of thought signals. Ito yung nagbabago yung, kumbaga, nagbabago yung idea or yung thought, okay, ng writer. Or minsan yung unang idea, kinokontra siya ng pangalawang idea. Okay? So ito po yung example. But, however, in contrast, yes, yet, on the other hand, and while. We have sequence signals. Next, first, second, third, after, later, during, earlier. So ito yung kanina. Okay? May mga ilan dito na tackled natin. Okay? Yun yung tinatawag natin sequence signals. And then conclusion signals. Dahil nga conclusion, ito yung nag-end or nag-summarize ng lahat ng idea. We have therefore, in conclusion, hence, finally, in summary, and last of all. Pwede nyo po yung gamitin. So to prepare you for what you're going to listen, try to add appropriate signal words to the following sentences. Afterward, arrange the following events in sequential order by numbering each sentence from 1 to 7 respectively. So ito po yung signal words na pwede natin gamitin. First, also, after a while, next, finally, later, moreover, and then. Ay basahin ko. And mamaya, i-post nyo lang to ha para masagutan nyo. Pagbasahin ko lang and then after nun, ipapakita ko na yung sagot. Okay, number 1. Have you ever wondered how birds multiply their own kind? Number 2. Blank, once birds notice these changes, birds immediately find and protect territories which are perfect locations to build nests as these are sufficient in food and are away from predators. Number 3. Blank, when birds go through a critical level of daylight, birds experience physiological changes which makes them ready to breed. Okay, number 4. After securing territories, female birds seek potential mates that show strength and energy. Okay, number 5. Blank. Female birds often build nests and they are usually helped by their mates. Number 6. Blank. Male and female birds breed until ovulation takes place within 24 hours. Number 7. Blank. Female birds usually produce at most 1 egg per day. Okay, i-pause nyo po ito and then sagutan. 2 minutes or 3 minutes. After that, i-play nyo ulit. So, kung nasagutan nyo na, ito po yung sagot. Okay, also, number 3, first. Number 4, number 5, after a while. Number 6, moreover. Number 7, finally. So, ano yung pagkakasunod-sunod? Ay tamang pagkakasunod-sunod dito. Ang mauna ito, have you ever wondered how birds multiply their own? Ito yung title ng title. Okay. Next is number 3 or 2. Number 3rd, also once bird notice these changes. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Number 4, after securing territories, female birds seek potential mates. Blah, blah, blah. And panglima, after a while, female birds often build nests and they are usually helped by their mates. Number 6, moreover, and then finally. Okay, stop sharing lang ako kasi pause ko lang, magtapon lang ako basura. Okay. So, pinos ko kasi nagtapon pa akong basura. Okay, so ito po yung proper orders. And kung ko-convert natin to into paragraph 4, ito pa yung magiging itsura niya. Ay siya, bakit ganito na? Ayan. Ayan. Okay, ito po yung paragraph form nito. Pwede siyang paragraph form. May mga text kasi paragraph form talaga yan. Pero kung for instructions lang talaga at giving directions, naka-ano lang siya, naka-itemize lang siya. Or pwede ding paragraph form. Okay, basahin ulit natin. Have you ever wondered how birds multiply their own kind? First, when birds go through a critical level of daylight, birds experience physiological changes, which makes them ready to breed. Also, once birds notice these changes, birds immediately find and protect territories, which are perfect locations to build nests, as these are sufficient in food and are away from predators. After securing territories, female birds seek potential mates that show strength and energy. After a while, female birds often build nests and they are usually helped by their mates. Moreover, male and female birds breed until ovulation takes place within 24 hours. Finally, the female birds usually produce at most 1 egg per day. Okay, another activity while listening. So this is entitled activity number 2, be a signal word detective. So while you were listening to your teacher as she or he reads the story, take note of the signal words used in the selection. Fill in the gaps with the missing words or phrase. For example, makinig lang kayo, i-close nyo yung eyes nyo, makinig lang kayo sa akin habang pinabasa ko ito. Okay? Number one bird would say to another, I am better than you. Soon, they would start to shout and fight. Number 2, but one day, the pheasant met the crow and just didn't feel like arguing. Number 3, and they sat down together on a tree branch and began to talk. After a while, the pheasant said, Crow, I like being with you. Number 4, finally, some of the birds decided to see if the pheasant and crow really were friends. Number 5, when the pheasant was away and the troublesome birds came to see the crow. Number 6, and from then on, all the birds knew how to become friends. So, tandaan nyo ba yung mga signal words? So, ano yung signal words sa number 1, sa number 2, sa number 3, sa number 4, number 5, and number 6. So, ito po yung sagot. Okay, sa number 1, soon. Number 2, but. Number 3, after a while. Number 4, finally. Number 5, when. Number 6, and from then on. So, ito hindi organized yung ano na ito. So, ang focus lang natin dito is alamin kung anong signal words yung ginamit sa mga item na ito. Okay? Pero may mga iba pang gamit or may iba pang signal words na pwede natin gamitin. Okay? So, tatlong column to. First column is yung function ng signal words. So, yung second column, yung mismong signal words at sample sentences. So, babasahin ko po ito. So adding. Function is adding. This tells you that the writer will give some more points and will continue in the same direction. So these are signal words. We have first of all, second, third, finally, and last. We have sample sentences here. First sample sentence. First of all, you must start to share. Next type of signal words. The function of these signal words are for comparing and contrasting. Okay, so this expresses similarity or differences between two ideas or subject. So ito yung mga signal words na pwede natin gamitin. Similarly, like, however, but, yet. Sample sentences. Similarly, you start to share and care to change the world, but you must not forget to share with your own family and school. Okay. Another example, kung ang gusto niya is for emphasizing, okay, the important detail. So emphasizing, this signal that was said or is about to be said is important. Ang signal number 1 na pwede natin gamitin ay remember that, most of all, a key feature, a major event, important to note. This example sentence. Always remember that each one of us has to do our role to make our world a better place to live in. Okay, another example. Function of the signal words is to give cause and effect relationship or show cause and effect relationship. So this expresses that a description of causes and the results is about the flow. So, ito yung signal words na pwede nyo gamitin. Pwedeng because, unless, thus, therefore, so that. Example sentence. The people will not know that Jesus loves them unless you show them. Another example. Kung ang gusto nyong gamit ng signal word is for illustrating, So this is the example signal words. Okay? By illustrating, this says that an example is about to be given to make the explanation clear. Okay? Para mapakita pa or ma-explain pa ng mas malalim yung or magbigay pa ng maraming detail about sa main idea. Okay, main topic. Okay? These are signal words, for example, to illustrate, for instance, such as and specifically. For example, a sample sentence. For example, if you care with a pure heart of love, then you can change the world. So this will be your activity. Do activity 6. My first advice is write a 2 to 3 step direction using the signal words. Tatlo lang gagamitin nyo. First, second, and finally. Pero kung sinisipag kayong pahaba-habain yung direction nyo, di bonggahan nyo na. Okay, this is the title of your composition. How should we view differences in people? Okay, thank you. These are my references. Pwede nyo hanapin yung references ko. Okay, disclaimer lang po. So yung mga pictures, images, saka yung mga text na ginamit ko dito ay ang purpose lang is for educational purpose lang. Okay, no copyright infringement intent. And see you in my next video. Bye-bye.